Welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can keep the passion and energy alive in a long-term relationship. Now, what I'm going to share with you might provoke you, as it definitely challenges the normal way of how a lot of couples interact. Hear me through to the end, because I've shared this with thousands of people in my workshops, and while people resisted it in the beginning, for some reason or another, they decided to take it on, and it ended up being a major game changer. Throughout this video, I'm going to give you ways in which you can implement this to different degrees and modify it to the liking of your partnership and see what works for you. I want to address what happens when a couple lives together. They share the same space day in and day out, and as a result, the relationship can become more flat and complacent. There's not so much eye contact. When your partner walks in the room, you don't greet them because they're always there and they might not be coming in to see you. They might as well be like the furniture. My solution for this is to have separate spaces that you live in. There's a couple benefits of this as well. You can decorate the room however you want. It can be as full and cluttered or as simple as you desire. It can be as messy or clean, a common point for arguments in a relationship. Also, when you have separate spaces, when you go to see the other person, you're going into that room with an intention to be with them. So you're likely to greet each other, there's going to be more eye contact, there's going to be more presence, and as a result, there's more affection, passion, and energy that's alive and reawoken in the relationship. When two people live together, it can be very easy for their energies to get enmeshed, and then they're like this big blob, and there's not so much of a polarity, not so much of an attraction that can draw them to each other. Also, you exist on different routines. Perhaps one person wants to make love at the end of the night when you get into bed, and the other person is reading, not even acknowledging that the other person exists. When you have separate spaces, then you come together with an intention. Now, when you have different rooms, if you choose to do this, then you can decide, do we want to sleep separately or do we still want to sleep in the same room? When you sleep separately, this can be a fantastic solution if somebody snores a lot and the other person's a light sleeper. And also for couples that don't have that issue, when you're sleeping together all the time, your energy bodies are getting really used to being around the other person. They don't react when the other person comes around because they're always there, especially when you spend 6, 7, 8 hours lying next to each other in the night. So when you sleep in separate rooms, it reawakens a polarity and attraction. Your energy bodies start to react when the other person comes close because it's not something that's always there and less familiar than when you were sleeping next to each other all the time. However, some couples prefer to sleep together and simply have their separate rooms as a place to go, to retreat to work through whatever it is that they need to do, to journal, to play music, and that's good. If you decide to sleep together, but sometimes you want to have nights apart, then what I recommend is that you schedule the nights that you're going to sleep apart. Whether it's once a week, every Monday, or twice a week, every Monday and Thursday, or once a month, the first day of every month. When you have it scheduled and you don't decide spontaneously, it's less likely that the other person's going to take it personal or think that there's something wrong. This way, you're able to do it intentionally, keep it harmonious, and see how it goes for you. There's different degrees of what I presented of how you can live in separate spaces. Give it a try, and if it works, then enjoy the polarity and the attraction, and perhaps you don't need this in your relationship. Please share in the comments below what you think about this exercise, and if it's something that you and your partner have tried, let me know how it goes. I'm happy to coach you along the way with anything that comes up. And if you like this video, please press the thumbs up for a like, turn on the subscription and notifications so that you get more videos to support yourself in living full, free, and fearlessly.